This is the most important movie about XRP ever made. The biggest and most valuable company in the world, BlackRock, wants to raise the price of XRP. It sounds crazy, but that's just how the world works. Some crypto experts couldn't miss such a strong sign of growth. Forbes says that the price of XRP could rise to $60,000, 0 cents. That's pretty cool, right? Watch the whole video to get to the point. The business world is busy, and Ripple's XRP coin is once again getting a lot of attention. This time, it's not because of a lawsuit or a tweet storm, but because BlackRock, the world's largest asset manager, made a big move by adding a blockchain-based digital shares to $150 billion, 0 cents money market fund with no fees. BlackRock has already filed to tokenize it. This isn't just dry business talk, even though it might sound like it. One of the clearest signs so far that Wall Street isn't just dabbling in crypto is that they're about to dive right in. That product could be XRP, which is just the tip of the iceberg. Cointelegraph reports that BlackRock's file shows that the company wants to use distributed ledger technology to create a digital twin of their huge fund shares that lives on the blockchain and looks like real assets. It is faster, more open, and could let people from anywhere in the world buy things made for institutions. In other words, blockchain is not the future, BlackRock says. This is good news for people who own XRP, but it could also change the game. The filing didn't say anything about XRP, but that doesn't matter because people who use XRP already know what this could mean. Ripple, the company that makes XRP, has been quietly working for years to build the infrastructure that will support tokenized assets and digital currencies issued by central banks. Their tech is already being used in projects in Asia, Europe, and the Middle East. They aren't testing it, they're launching it. Now that the SEC case is mostly over and XRP isn't being closely watched by regulators, the stage is finally set for those who want to join the neighborhood. Know that posts from well-known figures like XRP and Cave have made everyone talk about BlackRock and wait for the big money. Rick made things worse by tweeting, "Get XRP before BlackRock says anything." There is a stronger belief behind those tweets, one that is based on Ripple's strategic plan, XRP's usefulness as a bridge currency, and the growing belief that BlackRock's move into blockchain could be the key. The guess is strong, but it's not completely false. If BlackRock really wants to tokenize real-world assets, it needs a blockchain that is fast, flexible, and neutral. XRP is a better fit for this than almost any other product on the market. Think of an ETF as an investment package vending machine. You get a whole 6-pack instead of just one drink. Putting XRP into that vending machine would be the same as making an ETF based on it. There has never been an easier time to invest. Anyone, from hedge funds to your friend with a retirement account, can do it without having to deal with crypto exchanges or secret wallets. People might pay a lot for something if it's that easy to get. It's not just about price, though. This is about being sure for XRP. If BlackRock backs it, it will be one of the greatest institutional supports ever. For more than 10 years, Ripple has been working toward this goal, not just for the coin, but also for real-time settlements and the flow of money around the world without limits. It only takes seconds for tokenized goods to be sent anywhere in the world. The noise isn't just about BlackRock's filing. It shows a world that seems more real than ever. XRP, which was pushed to the sidelines by cases and unclear rules, is now one of the most likely options to power this new financial frontier. That's not crazy, but wait, this is just the beginning. The next thing that happens could completely change the story for XRP. There is talk amongst crypto experts about a possible price rise. People who know about it say that BlackRock's move is just the start. Don't think that XRP is past its prime. You might go crazy when what's about to happen does. The story about XRP is heating up faster. What we're seeing now could be the start of one of the most explosive crypto stories ever. There are lots of tweets in the air and the neighborhood is busy. You never know what might happen. As Steph says, those of you who are still holding on are heroes. But people who don't believe are also talking about big predictions. Analysts, leaders, and even Forbes say that XRP will go over $60,000, 0 cents, in just a few weeks. If you believe one tweet says, "I have inside information about XRP and it's about to go parabolic," which sounds like a joke about Trump. It doesn't matter if that's funny or not. It's sending the same message. There's a big event coming up in the market, and Armando Pantoja says XRP will hit $100.00 by the end of 2025. That number may seem crazy, but there's a good reason for it. This was talked about on the first episode of Matthew Brennan's Ask Maddie show. Brennan isn't making numbers up. He's actually doing what he says in his portfolio. He's been dollar cost averaging since 2020 and has 50% of his crypto in XRP. He is betting a lot on what he thinks will be XRP's long-term value in the global banking system during the bull market in 2024 and 2025. It's not just him who thinks XRP will go up in value over the next 10 years. He thinks it will go up even more once it's used in real life. Someone with a lot of attention on CryptoX has said that he won't sell until XRP hits $333.00. For the bigger picture, these numbers are real. They come from the idea that Ripple's technology and XRP's role as a neutral bridge currency make it the best asset for tokenizing global liquidity. If the price of XRP went up to $100.00, it would be up $4.00 or 186%. For it to hit $1.00, it would have to go up 4,037.60%. It's okay to be wary, but consider this. Amazon stock used to be worth $1.50, and 8 cents for Bitcoin was laughed at. Many things in history didn't seem possible until they happened. So they were proven to be right. If XRP reached $100.00, its market value would be about $5 trillion. If it reached $1.00, its value would be more than $58 trillion. 0 cents, which is a number that changes not only crypto, but also the whole financial world. Someone with 5 zeros of XRP could see a collection worth $500, 0 cents. At $1, 0 cents, it could be worth 5 million zeros. Others think these numbers are out of this world, while others see them as a once in a generation chance for change. It may seem like too much to think about, and the statements may sound crazy, but that's usually how it starts. One tweet said it so well: if you're still here, you're a legend, because what's coming next could be epic. Make us all famous. The CEO of Ripple couldn't just sit back and watch the fun. He made a big announcement that shook the crypto world. He said that Ripple's technology is not only competing, but about to take over the whole world's banking system. This is the most encouraging sign we've seen in the history of XRP. What happens next could change everything. In the last few weeks, in a recent interview with Fox Business, Brad Garlinghouse, CEO of Ripple, said some shocking things about the future of international payments. One of the most shocking things he said was that XRP and the well-known SWIFT network might go head-to-head. This isn't just a guess. The banking world is about to go through. Garlinghouse sees a big change coming and is drawn to the size of the opportunity. Real-time settled cross-border trades will be very popular by 2032, and blockchain technology could take a big piece of that market. Right now, SWIFT handles deals worth about $155 trillion, 0 cents to 0 cents, which is 50 times the size of the whole cryptocurrency market. But as global trade changes, there will be a greater need for faster, cheaper, and more effective solutions. Garlinghouse believes that XRP is the only thing that can break through this barrier.